everybody go tapping with the pop with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode of me on
and you are tuned into the Pop Podcast.
And with the Pop Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down.
To follow the Pop Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
When he was in the streets of Philly, playgrounds, he was like, you know what they call him?
What?
Black Jesus.
American hustler. Tone Trump. West Philly to the world. Let's win.
Smitti Boi.
Bunch of shooters with no aim. They just happy to be spraying. They praying that I fell. I'm just happy that they praying. Had a convo with my son. We only 3, but he's so smart. Told him only fear law and stay away from all these marks. Walking through the vibe, I got Versace on. They ain't really one, see the Aki on. I trust the cutter, stay away from suckers. If it ain't the Trumps, it's the forces or the butters. 10 toes down, I'm hustling like you should be. Rich Muslim, know the feds won't book me. In the Sprinter talking money with my ox. They tryin' by the bar, I'm tryin' by the block. Real estate, feel the hate. Before the deal, I've been a great. I'm still a great, you still hating. Penthouse suite, OJ and turkey bacon. And I need the grits with the cheese in it. Big boy rollie with the freeze in it. Weird niggas always trying to talk that rap shit. Me and Low in the back talking trap shit.
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my days. The summers is hot, the winters is cold. Welcome to my ghetto. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my days. The summers is hot, the winters is cold. Welcome
Top
to my
notch,
ghetto.
mother shit. They kill at will. Fresh Prince of the ghetto, man, I feel like Will. Nitty home, she home, now we just need kill. Inshallah, make dua for the appeal. This ain't a rap song, this is real life. This ain't that rapper jewelry, baby, this is real ice. VVS's, look at the clarity. I'm a Muslim dying, look how they stare at me. Another sock drive, that's for charity. I'm the greatest, stop comparing me.
Say a prayer for my Akis and themselves. May Allah have mercy and keep us under him. Say a prayer for my Akis and themselves. May Allah have mercy and keep us under him. Say a prayer for my Akis and themselves. May Allah have mercy and keep us under him. Say a prayer for my Akis and themselves. May Allah have mercy and keep us under him. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my days. The summers is hot, the winters is cold. Welcome to my ghetto. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. That's where I spend most of my days. The summers is hot, the winters is cold. Welcome to my ghetto.
Muslim dying family, free kill king. One for your brother, what you want for yourself. One for your sister, what you want for yourself.
Hey king, I got it.
Shia. A rapper and a shooter like Shia Ali.
Right.
A hustler and a Muslim like Sheikh Ali.
Wallahi.
West Side King, I don't need ID. They killed my little cousin, damn PIP. Peace in paradise. I'm on the block like a pair of dice. I treat these products like a pair of Nikes. I'm Ramadan sober, I got my bands right. Black Koofy, black Dickie, that's what I wear at night. I did it for the fam, I ain't stingy. My wife won properties, my son won Valencia's. 2,000 for the jeans, the Thobe custom Fendi. When Meek was chasing his dream, I was chasing the Benji. Bird gang, I'm like the Jimmy of my city, black excellence. I'm like the Diddy of my city.
Take that.
West Philly, I'm the mayor around there. Watch your body, you can get air around there. Can I ding? Can I ding?
I'm on my dean, nigga.
Can I ding?
I know some rich Muslims keep prayer rugs in the back of the Rolls Royces, nigga. Prayer rugs on the yacht.
Can I ding?
What's up, nigga? Eastside blood, you know how we giving it up. My nigga leaves his gun in his car. When he jump out, go to the mosque and pray. He got ops, so COVID is excuse to use his mask and pray. Hear that? The imam gonna tell you the same thing that the pastor say. I got Muslim brothers want me take my shahada just like Cassius Clay. Lord forgive us, cause we been out here getting cash off, yay. I've been lost in the street like Tom Hanks in the Castaway. Save me. Fucking pretty bitches trying to find me a place to crash and stay in every night. Swear you can hear somebody blast the K. We got whips and chains, but we ain't listening to what Master say. I'm a no-limit soldier, I've been listening to Master Pay. Wallahi, I'm grateful, I still give thanks when I break fast. Catching me at the light, you can see Ferrari on my brake pads. On my dean, prayer rugs in back of the Wraith. I keep a 40 cal that be stashed in back of the safe. Listen, scary moment if I'm ever cracking the safe. I know I got one to the head, I got one in the head that's in back of the safe.
Can I ding?
All right, folks. We here, y'all. Welcome to this beautiful Wednesday. And it's another episode of the Podcast. It's your boy. We moving and booming. As always, this episode is brought to you by TheMoneyBrand.com, Hollywood TV, Hollywood Radio, Hollywood Music, Dollar Radio, and Going In Radio. But listen, tonight, I got a guy who top notch out this joint. He one of the elites out here. Y'all might have seen him in G-Unit, with G-Unit Philly. But he doing his thing. And as y'all seen the two videos, he's still booming out here. I appreciate it because he's from my city. We from the same city. You know what I'm saying? And he from the west side. Y'all heard him. We treat the products like a pair of knocks. But he a real one out here. Official tissue. Solidified and certified. So, without further ado, I give you the one, the only, Tone Trump. What's poppin', baby?
Oh man, I'm in the building. I'm happy to be here with my brother. You know, it's a Philly thing, Tig. We in the building.
Hey, man. Welcome to the Podcast with Tigmatic, man.
Oh, I'm happy to be here, bro. I did like 20 interviews today, right? And they've been rushing me. I said, yo, bro from Philly, y'all gotta let us talk for a minute. I had to tell my team, chill out. So I'm here on the podcast, ready to talk heavy.
Hey, man. Welcome once again. So for those who've been under a rock for the last dime or so, tell the folks who you is, man.
Not the last dime. You taking some years away. I got, me and Freeway new album that's coming out in July. It's called 20 Summers.
20 Summers?
20 summers, because we've been winning, we've been eating, we've been balling,
That's a fact.
We've been working for 20 summers.
You know why I said a dime? The reason I said a dime is because if you knew to who this man is, that's for the younger generation. For me, I've seen you your whole career.
Well, you know what?
We're gonna talk about it.
When you put it like that, Tig, and just so I can educate your audience, what I just took 2 teaspoons. This is raw honey with ginger infused in it. So this is just honey and ginger. Just keep you healthy. Just fight toxins in your body. Two little spoons a day to keep the doctor away. So each one, teach one. You know, these rappers be on here doing all types of drugs. I want to show the baby something that can help them live, not kill them.
Hey, man, that's all facts.
For those that don't know me, man, for one, I like to start off like my best title is I'm a father. You know, my two youngest sons is right in the next room right now, Abdul and Alim. So I'm a father. I'm a praying, striving Muslim. I'm the greatest hustler alive. You can Google that. I'm an actor. I'm an author. I'm a boss. I'm a leader. I'm a student. I'm a lot of things, man. I'm just happy to be here. I do music. Obviously, I started my platform doing music, and now we focusing more on just everything, being well traveled, giving back. Giving more than we take, and I'm just glad to be on the show, man. Tone Trump, look me up, the top op, man. Praying, striving Muslim, the greatest hustler alive.
The top op, y'all heard him.
And this right here, for those that's watching, let me let them know what this is so they don't think I'm drinking liquor. You see the bedazzled bottle. This is alkaline water from my line, Top Op, iced out alkaline water, coming to a store near you soon. So this is all good. This is water to help you shine. It's invigorating. Liquor kills you. This gives you life.
That's right. You hearing? Listen, we got a super entrepreneur here.
You already know.
What I mean?
You already know. Talk to me though, bro.
Yeah, man, we're going to get into it. But let me finish, because I was moving a little too fast because I'm a little excited. So I left a few people out. This episode is also brought to you by Red Patch, the official sponsor of the Podcast with Tigmatic, TheMoneyBrand.com, and NorthShadeDemore.com. Y'all need those clothes. It ain't just what you see in the commercials, y'all. It's J's, all types of stuff there. Go cop up. What you waiting for? But yeah, man. So we here with the legend.
Yes, sir.
Let me get the camera right, man. Boom. We here.
Yes,
we
sir.
here with the legend, man. So how you feeling today, Tom?
I'm feeling good, man. Today been a busy press day for me. I've been running around in and out of the city, New York City. So it's a blessing. I just got home about like 30 minutes ago. So about to eat, love up on my
Yeah.
family, and get back to work. After I put the kids to sleep, I'm gonna be back on my phone, trapping and grinding and setting plays and setting up the next days.
Hey man, that's dope. So let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
Less win is your mantra.
Believe that.
When did that phrase become a mental health anchor for you? And how do you still use it on tough days?
Um, for me, it was a mindset thing. Many years ago, I probably started doing it when I want to say about '08, '09, when my publicist at the time was educating me on Twitter, what Twitter was. And when I first got on there, when you would hashtag something, it would like light up a little differently, on Twitter, when, even to this day, like even on Instagram, when you hashtag it, like, how it look a little different than when you write the other stuff.
Right.
So I always been a trendsetter. So I started one day, I hashtag Let's Win. And it was just a mindset of like, if we can't agree on nothing else, we all can agree, like we all want to win. Let's win.
That's a fact.
No matter your religion, your race, whether you're from the trenches, whether you're from a billionaire background, a trust fund baby, you all want to win. So for me, as far as the mental health aspect of it is, some days we don't feel like winners, no matter who you are.
That's right.
Floyd Mayweather was undefeated in boxing, but he took losses in life. He took lessons in life. So we all have to learn how to, get back up off the canvas, for lack of a better term, or to, get back up on the horse. Pause. So we just gotta always know to have a mindset to win, even when you don't feel like you winning. It's wins within those dark days. It's wins within those dark days, even if it's like, as dark as it is. I did wake up this morning.
Yeah.
I got a chance to have a better next day. So let's win. So that's the mindset on that.
Oh man, that's dope. That's definitely a dope mindset to have because, you're absolutely right. No matter what we doing, whether it's music, film, just
Right.
living life every day, we go through things.
That's right.
So, when we going through things, we are going to feel like we ain't winning all the time.
That's right.
So to have that mindset is definitely a positive mantra, and I salute you for that, man.
Yes, sir.
Listen, for 20 years, you've been making some good music, bro. I want to say, let me get a solo cam real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say to you personally, thank you for staying consistent. No matter what went on, you stayed consistent, bro. And listen, I've been listening since the G Unit days when, you and Mike Knox and y'all was doing y'all thing going in your bag. I'm pretty sure you're going
Yes,
to
sir.
talk about that a bit in a minute.
Yes,
I
sir.
got some questions about that too, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's a pleasure to meet you, man. And it's dope that you're here tonight.
Yeah,
So
you as
I
well, bro. I'm,
appreciate
I'm
you.
glad to be here. Like, one thing about me, man, I've always had a great relationship with the media, with the press, with the platforms. And as I see people like you get into this space and do your thing, whenever I get offered an interview, whenever anybody reaches out, I always watch the game tapes. I always see, the interviewer style, and see if, if I feel like we can create great content, because I don't have any time to wait. So if I'm on a platform, that means I believe in that platform, I support that platform, and I believe we can win together. So I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to, turn this up, and for us to build and, get this podcast where it belongs. Number one.
Hey, man, salute to you for that. And I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you for that, man. And shout out to One Punch, too. You know what I mean?
Everywhere they never did.
Everywhere they never did.
I just seen him at the Roots picnic, and I told him at the Roots picnic, I said, "Yo, if I'm in Philly and I'm somewhere and you're not there, I feel like I'm in the wrong spot." So shout out to
Yeah, I
Punch.
seen that.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Punch. That's my brother.
Shout out to Punch. That's our mutual bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right. So you were expelled from high school before pivoting into music, right?
Yes, sir.
How did that setback shape your self-esteem? And what coping tools got you through the transition?
Honestly, it didn't affect my self-esteem a lot. Like, at that time of my life, I was very young. I was very arrogant. I thought I had it all figured out. The only part that probably hurt me about it is I never like hurting my mother. So, my mother being upset, obviously, and then cause after I got kicked out of school, I got court appointed. The judge had sent me to like a job corps program out of state. So it was like, I was very young and I got to go down to West Virginia. Kid who lived in Philly his whole life, got to go to the country. I went
Yeah, I
out.
can relate.
I went out there and got in trouble. Like that was supposed to be like the disciplinarian thing. I went out there and got worse.
Yeah,
So it was a learning experience. It's things that I learned in them days that I utilize now in $1 million meetings, and when I'm flying international, it's things I learned in West Virginia and in Philly at that age. Things from what not to do to what to do, and I'm grateful for those times. Like that's why I say I'm still undefeated. I never took a loss. I learned some lessons, but I never been knocked out, and I never took a loss. So I'm proud of that. So even back then, like what some people might think is like a bad thing, I always try to make a positive out of it, even getting kicked out of school.
hey man, listen, I can relate to that 1,050%. I had
Yes,
to see
sir.
Judge Reynolds. I'm pretty sure you did too.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got sent to St. Francis,
Yep. Yep.
and
Yep.
I
Yep.
was shipped to different houses across the country because I was still getting in trouble in that joint.
I'm gonna tell you something about growth though. I went to St. Francis too, so I went from getting sent to St. Francis to many years later being paid to go speak at St. Francis and motivate the
Really?
youth. Yeah, they closed down now, but before they closed down, I had a chance to go there and it was beautiful. Like I never forget. Like one of the kids took Shahada, became Muslim, and it was like a full circle moment. You know what I mean? It was a
Oh,
couple.
that's fire.
It was a couple youth facilities that I was like incarcerated at that I now go back to and speak at still to this day. So I'm grateful for the chance that God gave me to be able to go from being in there for disciplinary reasons and then now I'm going back for positive reasons.
Hey man, that's awesome, man, because that's giving back to the youth and giving them the wisdom that they need to not make the same mistakes, us
Yes, sir.
older dudes made when we were their age. So that's awesome, man.
That's the
That's
main thing.
definitely awesome.
That's the main thing I always tell the youth, man. Learn from our mistakes, man. It's the same. I tell my kids the same thing. Like, like we go through certain things so y'all don't have to. And a lot of times kids got to learn on their own, but we still got to try to preach that. You know what I mean? Because I remember when people
That's a
told me that
fact.
when I was young, I wasn't trying to hear it. So I try to be patient with the youngins.
Yeah, yeah, that's fire, man. That's definitely fire. All right, solo cam for you again. All right. Growing up Muslim in Philadelphia, what
Hmm.
spiritual practices or teachings have been your go-to for mental balance on the road or in the studio?
For that, mainly the best way I can answer that is probably the five prayers, the five salats a day. Like the fact that I gotta get up for Fajr, it helps discipline me to what I do at nighttime. You know what I mean? The fact that I got to make sure I got to pray on time, it helps me with my scheduling and being more patient. So it just structures my mind, my body, and my soul in a way that it plays probably the biggest role in my mental health. Those five prayers, the balance it brings me, like I said, starting with Fajr. Imagine like it was a time when I was living a lifestyle where I would be up drinking and smoking till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
It's impossible for me to be able to pray properly and be clean and be wholesome and perform wudu, which is the practice we do before praying, where we clean ourselves off. So for me to, I gotta have a certain lifestyle to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So I think those five prayers, they life saving and they life changing and they game changing, they career changing. When you got a law, when you got God on your side, you always had the advantage. So when I'm prayed up, I'm at my best, mentally,
amen.
physically, and spiritually. So yeah, definitely.
I agree with you there, brother. When God is on your side, you're at your best.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So before we get into the more mental health questions, let's talk
Uh-huh.
music a bit, right?
Yes, sir.
How did you wind up becoming G Unit Philly? Break that down for those that don't know the story.
To make a long story short, the main thing is Mike Knox was the plug in that situation. Mike Knox was already working with Tony Yayo, 50 Cent. He was moving around with them. And 50 Cent was a big fan of the whole Philadelphia underground music scene. He had a lot of love for like the DVD rappers and so forth. Knox was his main guy in Philly though. So when 50 wanted to put together a reality show, so Knox reached out for the reality show. 50 wanted to basically show like the life and times of the Philadelphia artists. I truly believe I was the star of the reality show. We you know, shout out to Eric Bell, my
You
brother
was
Eric
definitely
Bell, who was
doing that.
shooting. Yeah, I was going in, man. But that's how it started. And then Knox had a great idea. He said, "Yo, let's put together a group." He put together, you know, the people he put in the group, and the rest is really history. And now we after close to 2 decades of not talking and not really, you know, getting along. You know, me and Knox went through some things. We recently started making music together. And June 13th, we got a project coming out called GP2. So all streaming platforms, you'll get to hear New Tone Trump and Mike Knox working together. GP2 on all streaming platforms on June 13th. Make sure y'all check that out.
Oh man, that's dope. So what does the GP2 mean? Tell those for those that don't know.
That stands for G Unit Philly Part Two, because the first mixtape we did, which was a classic back in 2008, was G Unit Philly Volume One.
I can't wait.
Yo, that's joint. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This album is hard, bro. It's a fire project. It come out next Friday, and the streets and the net gonna really take to it.
Hey man, that's fire. Listen, when you ready, come stir in the pot. That's my other show when we only talk about music on that one.
Okay,
And y'all can drop y'all visuals there.
we gonna do that too. It's all love.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what's up. So every day is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of your bangers.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke directly to gun violence.
Mm-hmm.
Creating that anti-violence record, did you process any personal trauma of your own? And how did that creative release feel mentally?
Any music I create, any art I create, any merch I design, any I just released my new body, room, and linen spray, Subba with Golden Dream Essentials. I say all that to say that anything that I provide for my supporters and consumers, all of it is inspired by real life and my real life and things I've been around. So my music, all my music, you know, when you talk about me rapping about gun violence, you know, I've been on both sides of the gun. I've been shot. I've been accused of shooting people. I've been locked up with guns. I've taught my community about firearm safety and training and used my platform to educate people about the importance of handling weapons the proper way. So this is something near and dear to me. This is a serious thing for me, and I live in a city right now that's very poverty stricken, and it's a lot of you know, unnecessary gun violence. So for me, when I make records like that, they coming from a real space. I'm saying names that people are really dead. You know, I got on the song "Motivation" with CeeLo Green. I say Lil Don. I said I moved out, but I'm still here. Little Donnie in the wheelchair. That's a real story of one of the little homies who was around me and walking and talking and, you know, being a gangster, and then boom, one decision, now he's in a wheelchair paralyzed. You know how quick it can change. So, you know,
Yeah.
my music is reality rap. So as always, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel you. As a person who's been shot twice in life, and I got shot in the head, died, and came back to life.
Wow,
Listen, I can relate, bro.
I ain't even know that. So yeah, that hit a little different for
Yeah,
you. Shout out to
yeah,
you.
definitely hit different for me, man.
That hit a
This
lot
is why
different.
I
I
do
respect
this.
it.
To tell the youngest get the hell out the street. You know what I'm saying? I was moving a certain way,
Yes,
and
sir.
you know how I get, man. When you're young and turn, you starting to get yourself a little buzz. You feeling yourself, so you out there more.
Yeah.
And there's things that come with that. So
Yes, sir.
it happened, you know?
It definitely will. You're right, bro.
Yeah. So, all right, here's my next question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. You just spoke about CeeLo Green. Now, before I ask this question, how did that come about? How did the collaboration with CeeLo, and how did the collab with Kevin Gates happen? And Jeezy. You can talk about all three, but, you know, at your own.
Man, I got collaborations. That's just three of the greats I work with.
I know.
I work with Akon. I
Yeah.
work with Styles P.
Yeah.
You know, being on records with K Slade alone, I got records with Raekwon. Uh, man, everybody you could think of. I'm on songs with Run DMC. I'm on songs with people from TDE. I'm on songs with everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, the CeeLo Green relationship, that's really my brother, man. We got about a decade in. I first originally met him at Viacom. I was leaving from doing MTV, and he was just getting there to do MTV. And we talked as men, we talked as real G's, and we connected on a level that really didn't have anything to do with music. It was just a genuine brotherhood. And then years later, we began to do music together. And since then, we created an album together that's will be coming out real soon,
Oh,
entitled
that's fire.
A Kilo. And that's my brother in real life. He's my partner in business, and not just music, but in film as well as different other things. So shout out to CeeLo Green, 5-time Grammy winner CeeLo Green.
Shout
Far
out
as
to CeeLo Green.
far as Gates is my brother. That's my little brother. The multi-platinum Grammy winning artist he is, one of the biggest artists in the world in the game. That's just my
That's right.
brother. That's deeper than rap too. Like that's really my family. That's my brother, and I love him and I support him, and I'm so proud of his success. So yeah, that's my real brother. And who was the third person? Oh, Jeezy.
Easy.
Yeah, CeeLo and Gates, they really my brothers, and I love them. Jeezy was a business situation where he gave me a great opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for that. So I don't want to talk about him too much, but shout out to Kevin Gates, shout out to CeeLo Green. Two of the most honorable and most gifted and most real brothers I ever met in this game. Shout out to both of them, CeeLo Green and
Hey, man, that's fire.
Kevin Gates, my brothers.
Shout out to them, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So now, here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
You collaborated with CeeLo Green, Kevin Gates, and Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
All artists with distinct energies.
Mm-hmm.
How do those different creative environments affect your mood and mental state?
With CeeLo is just such a classy, high level, human being. Like, so before you even get to the music, so everything he do is very high level, very, to be honest, very expensive. He had one, money talk, but wealth whispers. So being around low, what I'm saying, like, you're gonna eat better.
Yeah.
You're gonna be around a certain quality of people. It's just a great energy and a great vibe. Mental health wise, I mean, that's a great place and a great space to be in. When it come to Kevin Gates, alhamdulillah, he's my Muslim brother. So before we talk about anything, we talking about our love for God. We talking about the law. We talking about giving back. So mental health wise, and then me and Gates come from a lot of the same trauma. We come from a very similar environment, even though he from Louisiana and I'm from Philly. It's all the same when you talking about the ghetto, the trenches, the trap. So I
Yeah.
think mental health wise, when I went through one of my biggest trials and tribulations as far as my mental health, Kevin Gates played a big role in me healing, and his support and his love and his brotherhood played a big part in me healing. So when I think of mental health, I think of him sometimes, and the prayers of my family and my supporters, mashallah. And as far as Jeezy, mental health wise, like I said, I'm I don't want to talk about him in this interview too much. I want this interview to be positive, and that's not to say nothing negative about him. But sometimes if you don't got nothing nice to say, it's okay not to say nothing at all. You know.
Right. I understand that. I understand that for sure.
I'm a
But it's
boss.
definitely
I'm a
dope that
boss.
you had that support.
I don't got a clout chase. I could just be a man.
Facts. It's definitely dope that you had that support, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's fire within itself.
And I will
You know
say,
what I'm saying?
and like I said, I will say I'm very grateful to Young Jeezy. He played a part in changing my life.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest artists in my generation. But yeah, shout out to Kevin Gates and CeeLo, the real.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So you left G Unit Philly, and now y'all back in y'all bag.
Yeah,
What
I'm
did the
not.
conflict teach you about emotional boundaries and business relationships?
Uh, well, when you say emotional boundaries in business, you shouldn't have too many emotional boundaries in a business relationship. You got to be careful with that because business don't care about no emotions,
Right.
and that's one of the reasons why I had problems. Me and Mike Knox had problems. There was a lot of emotions involved in it, and there was more emotions than business. I was a lot younger, I was a lot more immature, and I'm sure he would say he was too, because a lot of what me and him went through really we could have fixed it with a conversation, and the world didn't even need to know we had a problem. But we live and we learn. That was my big brother. So going through that situation with him, for me, I always look at it like it made me stronger, it made me smarter, it made me better, it made me tougher. So for that, I'm grateful. But if I could go back, I don't want to have no public disputes with nobody I got real love for. And that's somebody
Yeah, it's good to see
who I
y'all
got
back,
love for.
bro.
Yeah, we back. We gonna get some money together too. So shout out to MK.
Yeah, shout out to MK. It's good to see y'all back. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good because in a time where the music is just so weird right now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
keep it
bring.
funky because I spent some in a time where it's so weird. The
No,
real is
listen,
coming back.
listen. This GP2, June 13th. You from that era, you gonna appreciate this. I
That's the fact.
promise. We got you.
Hey man, I'm looking forward to it because like I said, the music is definitely different. It's not bad. Not all of it is bad, but a
Yeah,
lot of it is. I'm gonna just keep it funky.
most of it is, huh? Yeah, most of it is. They giving me the signal like I gotta get ready to start the next interview soon. But we rocking. Let me get a couple more in with you, bro. He from
All
Philly.
right,
He from Philly. Let me show him a little extra love.
all
Yeah.
right.
No, I set this interview up myself, but this my bro. All right,
Um,
go ahead, bro.
in 2012, you want Artist of the Year.
Yes,
Big
sir.
highs can create big pressures. How
I
did you
want I,
guard your mental health?
I want artist of the year a couple years, but go ahead, ask the question. I just got to make sure I add that. What's the question?
How did you guard your mental health once the spotlight intensified?
To be honest, I don't think I did a great job of guarding my mental health. I didn't know that then, but when I look back now, I understand that. So back then, man, I was on my high horse. Like I said, I was very arrogant. I was living a different lifestyle back then. So I don't think I did a good job of guarding my mental health. And when you don't guard your mental health, you will pay for it. And I paid for it. I didn't realize it then. But when I look back now, some of the things I put myself through, put my family through, put my business through, those things where, I was going through mental health issues then and I didn't know because the word mental health wasn't even a thing back then. So
Thanks.
yeah, I don't think I did a good job of guarding it, but now, I safeguard it, first with prayer and with intentions and with action. So yeah, for sure.
All right.
And I also want to say that this month is uh mental health awareness month. So for all my
That's a
men out
fact.
there, for all the brothers and sisters out there listening, please make sure you stay on top of your mental health. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need help. It's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to reach out to people. Like it's okay to not do it by yourself, God willing. So I send my love and my prayers, my sincere duas to everybody dealing with any type of mental health. And really that's everybody. So shout out
Yeah.
and love to everybody.
You've coined the phrase hustle or stubborn.
Yes, sir.
How do you balance that relentless grind mentally with the need to rest and protect your mind?
I don't do a good job of resting. That's something I got to get better at because rest is very important for your health, for your balance, for your family. So I got to do better at that. I'll be honest, bro. I don't rest a lot. I usually get my little naps in to and from places. So when I'm moving around, like on my way to somewhere, I might doze off for a little bit. But that's not the
Yes.
proper sleep. I encourage everybody to get the proper sleep. You see, I'm doing all this wellness stuff. Like I got my sea moss, I got
Mhm.
my oregano and black seed, I got grape and lemon juice. Let me show you this one. You need to get some of this right here. This gorilla right here. This right here got all types of good stuff in it. This gorilla. You married?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your wife gonna thank you.
I've
You
been
get
with my
this
wife
right. Your wife
21
gonna,
years, but married for 15.
you gonna get another 21 and 15 years. You're gonna have a new baby. You get some of this gorilla right here. I'm gonna send you some. This that work right here, but it's all natural and all good. But yeah, man, protecting your mental health is very, very important. So I just want all my little brothers out there and all my little sisters out there and all my people, period, that do your due diligence when it comes to your mental health.
I got three more questions.
Hmm.
As CEO of Top Notch Entertainment, you're responsible for others' careers. How do you prevent their struggles from overwhelming your own mental bandwidth?
Well, the first thing, when I reinvented and rebranded my company now, I'm still the CEO of Top Notch as well, but Top Notch isn't anything entertainment based. Top Notch is in charge of my publishing and my catalog, and I'm the sole proprietor and the CEO of that. So that is still my company. My current company that I have the music under and I have the staffing under and the humanitarian work is MDF, which is an acronym for Militant Discipline Fearless LLC, which I'm the CEO of that. And as
Okay.
far as that
I like
goes,
that.
like I said, everything reverts back to prayer. So everything goes back to me praying. And alhamdulillah, most of the people I work with, we pray together. So I feel like that balance, we go through that together. It helps us balance it. Most of my team are Muslim. So we pray together, and a team and a family that prays together stays together. You know, through ups and downs with your mental health, through your finances, whatever it may be, we're gonna be there for each other. So I think that that sense of family from MDF, and obviously it starts with the prayer and the brother and sisterhood of Islam. You know, a
Yeah.
perfect religion. No Muslim is perfect, but Islam is perfect. So I feel like with that balance, that's how we do that, and it all revolves back around to the mental health, because no matter what you're talking about, your mental health counts. It's your brain, it's your
That's a fact.
thoughts. So
That's
I feel like,
definitely a fact. I agree with you. And,
yes,
and,
sir.
and to piggyback on the other thing you spoke on too, that rest, I'm gonna say this to you directly. Get you some sleep, bro. I know
Yeah,
you moving and you doing what you gotta do and you doing promo, but when you can take that time to get that rest, man.
yeah, it's
You
very
know,
important.
because
I'm
eating
working.
healthy ain't gonna mean nothing if you ain't resting along with it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm working on it, man.
Yeah,
That's my goal. My, I'm gonna give me some rest. I need to. 'Cause man, I've been going, bro, and I ain't talking about just this week. I've been working for 20 summers.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah. I feel you. You often work with entrepreneurs like Hood Relic and Chris Banks. How the
Damn, man,
collaborations?
you did your homework, bro. You
Of
saying names
course,
and stuff.
of course.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Collaborations outside of music recharge or drain your energy.
I think any businessman is going to be draining, like, whether it's successful or not, it's going to be draining. So I think for me, I hate. I'm not even gonna say I hate, because I love that I keep saying the same answer. Like I said, it all goes back to my faith. So through the mercy of Allah, and my religion keeping me humble, even when sometimes when I don't want to be humble. God reminded me that I am just a human, because sometimes we feel like superheroes, and then God will remind us, and life will get to life, and as they say nowadays. So the best thing I could say is just, you know, treating people the way you want to be treated, taking your time. My brother OG Shabazz got a thing where he said, taking 3 to 30 seconds to think before you post, or before you speak, or before you act, or anything like that. So
Yeah,
everything revolves back to your mental health, like I said.
that's a fact.
I got
Who's Donald Trump's top five right now, dead or alive, and why? And then
top
my
five.
last and final question.
My top five right now is Lena L. She from North Philly, aka Lil Lean Bean. That's my niece.
Okay.
Search on Instagram. Her name is The Kid with the Gift. All one thing. The Kid with the Gift. On streaming sites, it's Lena Lea. I mean Lena space L period Lena L. She is by far the best artist. She rap, she sings, she do the melodies, she write. She a fashion icon. She's just everything. So that's my niece. Support her. That's my first in my top five. My next person in my top five is Tor. He from West Philly.
Yeah,
T. You know Tor? Toure.
I know of him. I don't know him personally, but I know of his music.
Fire. So I go with
Yeah,
Tor.
definitely fire.
I go with Tor for my second in my top five. He from West Philly, by the way. Lil Lena is from North, but that's my niece. Tor from West. The third artist in my top five is Moolery. Moolery is from West Philly. This is the best artist in the world. If you don't know Moolery, look up Moolery. Shout out to
Okay.
Moolery, my brother. You know what I mean? Pain and Poverty. The Real Right. Shout out to Moolery. Fourth on my list, I just gave you three new upcoming superstars. For the fourth one, I'm gonna give a legend and an icon, my brother Philadelphia Freeway. You know what I
Hey,
mean? For longevity, for the class that he do his thing on. This is a guy who's never in no nut stuff. You don't ever see him in no clout BS. He just move with purpose, move with principles, move with balance. And that's my brother. Shout to Freeway, shout the whole FTA,
yeah, shout out to
MDFTA.
Freeway, the
Shout to
FTA.
Free.
Yo,
And
speaking of him,
hold
speaking
on,
of
man.
him,
Hold on. Don't
go ahead,
cut.
go ahead, go ahead,
Wait,
go ahead, go
you
ahead.
gotta let me get my last one, and that's my four. And my fifth one, final one, and my top one. This person right here just embodies everything it is about being a great artist, a great man. Extremely, extremely, extremely handsome, strong, tough, fast, intelligent. My top person is gonna be the top Octone Trump. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media. I'm the biggest. I'm the flyest. I'm the strongest. I love y'all. And yeah, that's my top 5 right there. Shout out to the whole Philadelphia too.
Hey, man. Last and final question. If
Mm-hmm.
it's one thing life has taught you, what is that and why?
Stay close to my faith and my family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the real love is at. That's where the real everything is at. So Allah and my family, man, like, stay close to them, no matter what, no matter how high you up, no matter how low you go, wherever you at in the middle, because, it's going to be like that. Life's going life, like they say, but stay close to the masjid, stay close to the religion of Islam, stay close to the Muslims, the believers, and for sure, stay close to my family, the people that love me for me, not for what I could do for them, not for no clout, not for no social media, but genuinely love me and pray for me and want to see me at my best, and also reminding me of Allah, reminding me, you feel me?
Hey,
Come over
man.
here, come over here real quick. Shout out,
Never stupid.
come here real quick. Say what's up, say what's up. I'm on doing an interview.
Sup?
It's my legacy right here. This
What's
how
up,
ladies
youngin'?
do.
Sup?
Yo, you gonna want to save this clip because in a couple of years you're gonna be the first pick in the NFL draft, and you're gonna be able to say he was on your show at 11 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Andy was on the video.
Tell
That's
him follow
the
the
young
Bright
boy on the
Boys.
video. I
Follow the
seen
best
me.
one.
Yeah, he the one from the football videos. It's him.
Yeah.
Tell him where to follow you at.
Bryce Boys.
Bryce Boys with a Z, BRICE BOYZ. Follow his journey as a young Muslim student athlete, the best 5th grade running back in the world. Follow my boy, man. I got to get out of
Hey,
here, man.
man.
That's a
Hey,
classic
Tone.
for us. Hey, give me some clips, man, so I can promote this, man. I appreciate you. I got to go, man. Shout out to everybody. My album's still striving on all streaming platforms right now. Shout out to Empire. Shout out to Vamp Life. Shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to MK, June 13th, GP2. Shout out to Freeway. Me and Freeway, 20 Summers coming soon. Shout out to
Yeah.
Ali. Shout out to Ali, the greatest, my producer, my business partner. Shout out to CEO Nafis, Big 5 Pictures, my new film company. It's so much going on. And shout out to Tigmatic and the whole Pots podcast crew. Philly support Philly. Winners respect winners. Love, I'm out of here. The biggest. Yeah,
Hey,
54th
man.
Street, 54th Street, West Side. You know what's up. Love, brother.
Hey. Hey, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Song Trump came, he delivered. He came and delivered, y'all. It is what it is. Moving and booming as always. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all day. You know what I'm saying? And we here. It's one of the ones. But he said something about Freeway, and I wanted to mention this too. I didn't get a chance to mention it, but Son of the 215 got a couple tracks with Freeway on Going In Radio, my station. Check it out, y'all. Y'all can hear some Freeway there. Shout out to the Freedom Thinkers Academy. Shout out to Son of the 215. Shout out to Tone Trump for coming on here and dropping gems, y'all. Listen, this was an awesome interview. So if you didn't get anything out of this, it's something wrong. And once again, this is the show where we talk about the struggles artists go through while having to entertain the world or pursuing their career. Once again, it's your boy Tigmatic. I'm signing off early, but I'm going to sign off with some tunes for y'all. So, y'all take the tunes, and I'll see you soon on Saturday. Once again, this episode was brought to you by Dollar Radio, Hollywood Radio, Going In Radio, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. We here, y'all. Catch the show on Dollar Radio on Dollar Radio. On Dollar Radio on Fridays, 11:30 to 12:30. In Miami, Hollywood TV in Colorado, Going In Radio, Philly. You can catch it all over, but still, those are the places. You know, Going In Radio, Philly, North Carolina, Chicago. We here, moving and booming. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to Chile. Shout out to Italy. Shout out to Bangladesh. Shout out to the Congo. Shout out to Tokyo. Shout out to the whole world, man. And I want y'all to keep watching. I appreciate all the views, all the love, and the submissions as well. If you want to be featured on the show, this is what you do. You hit me up. Send a submission to goinginradio365@gmail.com. And we make sure we review your song. If it's popping, we put it on our station. And if it's really, really hot, you might see yourself on the pot. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. We bringing live interviews, real people, real guests in a real way. Like my man Tay Diggs say, listen, we here, y'all. We moving and booming. Peace.
Yeah, alright. Superstar Hollywood nigga. I'm back in this bitch, nigga. Fuck with y'all niggas start, nigga. Like what? Niggas know what the fuck going on. I learned the recipe, they can't get next to me. This is specialty, they cannot stop it. I'll get the trap money and all the rap money. Stacking my money away in my options. Told her to give me a chance, did my little dance and ran it up, now I'm a problem. Told that little bitch that I'm cool on the pussy, cause spin a little son, bitch, I want them dollars. You know how I'm rocking, yeah. Shut up and pay me, yeah. You ain't got motion, yeah. The fuck is you saying, yeah. You know how I'm rocking, yeah. Shut up and pay me, yeah. You ain't got motion, yeah. The fuck is you saying, yeah. I jumped in this bitch with no handouts. I boomed on the queue till it ran out. I'm stacking up every little penny, nigga. Me and Abraham licking that pan out. I caught me a bow and they look back. Like the console behind me and ran down. Convicted fellas that toting this weapon. Let a nigga try and his man down. They overlook me, then I'm looking over there. If I'm in the spot, you know I got my pole in there. I want nothing but money, but the bitch is so bad. I'm like, hold on, bitch, please don't you go nowhere. I get it top, I hit from the back, and then I'm like, damn, bitch, you gotta go somewhere. Was affiliated with the associates, then I bossed up and now controlling it. That motion, abracadabra, hocus pocus, did some magic and got focused. Hit the gym and started working out on whipping up a potion. Look at the flick of the wrist, you see in the wrist work. I'm in the kitchen and whipping the bitch truck. I cannot crash that, I had a flashback. Telling myself, get the rest up. They can't get next to me, this is specialty, they cannot stop it. I'll get the trap money and all the rap money, stacking my money away in my options. Told her to give me a chance, did my little dance and ran it up, now I'm a problem. Told that little bitch that I'm cool on the pussy, cause spin a little son, bitch, I want them dollars. You know how I'm rocking, yeah. Shut up and pay me, yeah. You ain't got motion, yeah. The fuck is you saying, yeah. You know how I'm rocking, yeah. Shut up and pay me, yeah. You ain't got motion, yeah. The fuck is you saying, yeah. You know what I'm into, knew my potential, still they deny me, they turn the blind eye. That's cool, I had me a plan and ran it up fast and hit from the blind side like boom. A lot of these niggas be hating, a lot of these bitches be chasing, I know how they do. I settled and sail for all of them years and then I came home and learned how to move. I'm going hard, I try by the job, but still ain't no problem, bitch, I got my grind on. Do I get money, they ain't wanting from me, I pay what they want and they still got my shine on. Still made it add up, I settled that bitch and I bagged her. Glock 40 plus all of the money on me, it be hard for me to keep my pants up. Got a pages to talk to me, killers gon' walk with me like camera action, I got them all watching me. I'm trying to be sitting, I'm counting the money, I'm looking like I hit the lottery. Fake friends don't fake shit, I'm so on my square, they it do not bother me. Fake friends don't fake shit, I'm so on my square, they it do not bother me. I learned the recipe, they can't get next to me, this is specialty, they cannot stop it. I'll get the trap money and all the rap money, stacking my money away in my options. Told her to give me a chance, did my little dance and ran it up, now I'm a problem. Told that little bitch that I'm cool on the pussy, cause spin a little son, bitch, I want them dollars. You know how I'm rocking, yeah. Shut up and pay me, yeah. You ain't got motion, yeah. The fuck is you saying, yeah.
BTO. Walks on the beat, fuck you, man. 84 radio, this shit is strictly out the street.
Foolish made this fool.
After the bubble and wait till it gel up. Whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Dropping in Pyrex, mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posting. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the truck with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the truck. She like when I'm spitting that hot shit, told her to back up. I ain't no rap nigga, too many any bricks in the back of the trap to be broke. If he ain't getting money, come get some. I ain't got the chop and I'm toting my pistol, cause I ain't going down without hitting some. So many scripts I can flip and the prices is drop if the clientele get more than 2 of them. I got a plug and drop it and double it back, but fuck that, I can come my own work. We hit this block with them choppers and double right back on the fuck nigga, put him on a t-shirt. AR-15 and it came with a titty. Spin his little block till the car get dizzy. It'll be weird if them choppers won't with me. Fool in the studio toting that glizzy, you supposed to be mixing. After the bubble and wait till it gel up, whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yellow. Dropping in Pyrex mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posted. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the trunk with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the trap.
Get them in for the low. They go to BR, they go and they go. 100 pounds up in 40 hours. My little cousin Duke like go get more. Cocaine in the gas tank, got a Monte Carlo in the 64. Microwave got a nigga paid. I was losing shake on that fucking stove. No cap. Family addicted to pay, but sell you a boat. A whole lot of motion, show your devotion. Nigga gon' bless you, play with the pack. Nigga gon' stretch. I had to do what I was supposed to. I was losing hope. I roll her back with perfect nigga, but you should see a nigga cook some dope. Huncho, bitch like Griselda Blanco. Take that pack, I hang you from a bridge, bitch, choppo. No time to get dapped, cause I got a pack in the bag. Blunt in my mouth and a strap in my lap. A bitch on the way with some clothes she stole, and my niggas got money for bows.
After the bubble and wait till it gel up, whip it together and drop it in water. I got a cookbook full of them recipes showing y'all niggas how to cook that yo. Drop it in Pyrex mixed with the soda. Play at the door, tell them wait, I'm in motion. I'm really serving the fiends, but you stuck in the track, getting money, gotta do what you posted. I'm really pushing it, you got a slow start. Boy, that's cat right, nigga, you don't go hard. Bows in the brake like when I'm about to go far. Bells in the back of the trunk with a scrap in my lap. Can't even count like I ain't been addicted to track, cause my life full of moving them pants. We get them in for the low, but the quality fine, so it's time to go fuck up the trap. Fuck it up, then.
Boosted bad ass nigga.
Hot shit. I ain't no rat nigga.
Yes, sir. These niggas gotta do what they posted, man.
Long live road runner from Boosted bad ass, boy. Brother holding it down for you 100. Look out it, watch it.
Everybody go attacking with the pop with Tigmatic.
Y'all tune into the Pop Podcast. And guess what? There's an episode of me on
and you are tuned into the Pot Podcast.
With the Pop Podcast with my boy Tigmatic. You hear me? It's going down.
To follow the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic.
That's that number one.
That's that number one.